So in last lecture, I think we have started the numericals on second law of thermodynamics. So that is numericals on heat pump, refrigerator, then process inequality, then heat engine, Carnot heat engine. That kind of numericals we have completed in previous lecture. So now we'll continue with some numericals, and then afterwards we'll go to the entropy. So if possible, we'll consider complete the derivations of entropy change during the different processes. That also will complete today. So I think this numerical we have completed. A domestic refrigerator maintains temperature completed. Okay, so this Carnot engine works between temperature limit. This also we have completed. Inventor claims. Okay, now today's numerical. Okay, so I request all of you to write the numerical in your notebook and try to solve it. So is it okay? So write down. I think everybody. I feel that everybody has attending this lecture with pen, calculator, and notebook. Now write down the numerical in your notebook. So what is numerical now? An inventor claims to have developed an engine that takes in 105 megajoule at a temperature of 400 Kelvin and rejects 42 megajoule at a temperature of 200 Kelvin, and it delivers 15 kilowatt hour of mechanical work. Would you advise investing money to put this engine in the market? That is numerical. Now here we have to see first that whatever the investor or that inventor is there, so this inventor claim is correct or not. So generally we know that we invest money, we take or we can have faith where there is a what way valid claim. If the claim is not valid, so definitely in that case we will consider that this is a wrong claim, and during wrong situation or odd situation, generally we are not going to invest the money. That way is there. So first of all, we have to see that whatever the claim is, inventor has claimed, whether it is right claim or wrong claim. So for that, we have to take the help of our Carnot theorem or Carnot efficiency. So considering Carnot cycle efficiency here, whether this claim is correct or not. So that we have to first see. So two temperatures are given. So we'll see numerical. So okay. I request all of you to note down this numerical and if possible try to solve. Okay, somebody can reply me. So whether I have to start or some time I should give to you for thinking. Shall I give some time for thinking? Somebody can reply.
Yes, sir.
Time should be given. Okay. Okay, then Shubham, Singan, Suhas. So time I'm giving some time to you. So I'm giving time to you. Think over this. So are you solving? Trying? Okay, anybody have solved? Tried? Nobody. Okay, now very simple numerical. So I will try. Okay, we'll try. So inventor claims that developed an engine that takes in means heat supplied they have given at a temperature of 400 Kelvin and rejects 42 megajoule at a temperature of 200 Kelvin. So heat supplied is given, rejected is given, and delivers 15 kilowatt hour of mechanical work is given. So first of all, we have to calculate the efficiency of actual engine. Then with the help of temperature, we can calculate the efficiency of here Carnot engine, which is maximum. If the actual efficiency is coming more than the Carnot cycle efficiency, then whatever the inventor is claiming the claim is wrong. Okay. And then in that case, inventor claiming the claim, then we should not invest the money in that. Okay. So here, so maximum efficiency of this here maximum efficiency is going to be 50%. Or okay, in our okay, we'll solve. So efficiency is equal to what? COP eta means Carnot engine efficiency eta Carnot. So eta Carnot is equal to, we can say, eta Carnot is equal to maximum efficiency is coming as anybody. So T1 minus T2 divided by T1. Okay, so is equal to what is T1 temperature? Now source temperature. Now I will not go in detail. So temperature, maximum temperature is source temperature. Okay, so this will be T1 and this will be T2. So we can calculate maximum efficiency as equal to 400 minus 200 divided by 400. So you can write also with me. So eta Carnot, this Carnot cycle efficiency is coming as, so it is equal to 0.50. So this engine should have maximum efficiency is equal to 0.50. So it should not go beyond this 0.50. Okay. Now what innovator has given is that, so from this 400 Kelvin, it is taking 105 megajoule and rejecting 42 megajoule. Okay, and delivers 15 kilowatt hour of mechanical work. So what is formula to calculate the efficiency? It is equal to, we can say it as a work transferred. Okay, or you can say 105 megajoule is supplied and 42 megajoule is rejected. Okay, then 15 kilowatt hour. Okay, so in that case we can say here it is equal to efficiency, general efficiency of engine is given by equation what, eta engine is equal to, or total, okay, total engine and so 50% is the efficiency, so that engine can deliver output, how much output can be delivered by the engine, so that engine eta efficiency, maximum efficiency into input. Okay, and therefore that engine is delivering how much output in maximum case 0.5 into input is 105. So it is given as, input is given as what, 105 megajoule. So it is heat supplied. Okay, so here input is what, 105. So it is what, 52, engine can deliver output 52.5 megajoule. Okay, so 52.5 joule, that can be maximally output, maximum output we can get from that engine. Okay, then 52.5 megajoule we have to convert into kilowatt hour. Okay, means kilowatt hour means what, kilojoule per second. Okay, so or 55 point 58 kilowatt hour. So what we have to go for conversion, anybody? So we'll go for 52.5. So 52.5 megajoule means how much kilowatt per hour. So anybody can tell detail? 52.5 megajoule is equal to is equal to 52.5 divided by 3600 into megajoule. We want to kilojoule, therefore 10 raised to 3, because megajoule means 10 raised to 6 and kilojoule means what, 10 raised to 3. So when we want to convert into kilojoule, we have to divide it, you have to multiply by 10 raised to 3. Okay, and this answer is coming as, how much coming as, anybody? This answer will come as 14.58 kilowatt hour. But our inventor is telling that delivering 15 kilowatt hour of mechanical work, but maximally this engine is developing how much, engine have developed how much? 14.58 kilowatt hour, and therefore this maximally we are getting this 14.58. So, but in actual case we should get less of this. So therefore 15 kilowatt is that inventory is telling, it is not the correct claim. So therefore what we can say, the as he claims that engine can deliver more work than ideal possible, so I would not advise to investing money. So because claim is wrong. Okay, so 14.58. Okay, so 14.58 is the kilowatt hour answer. So have written a, okay, write down this what, as here, uh, inventor, lastly write down, inventor is claiming that, claiming more work than ideal possible case, hence it is a wrong claim, and we cannot invest in it. Next numerical will write down. So next numerical, everybody agreed with that claim? First previous numerical. Hello, such kind of numerical may be asked in the GATE examination also. Anybody, Suhas?
Understood, sir.
Okay, okay. All are okay. Then now this numerical. So a refrigeration plant, write down numerical. A refrigeration plant for a food store operates as a reverse Carnot heat engine cycle. The store is to be maintained at a temperature of -5 degrees Celsius, and heat transfer from the store to the cycle is at the rate of 5 kilowatt.
Sir, range problem, sir.
Huh? Have taken this problem? Anybody? And the heat transfer from the store to the cycle is at rate of 5 kilowatt. If heat is transferred from the cycle to the atmosphere at temperature of 25 degrees Celsius, calculate power required to drive the plant. What is given? Write down now. So go for, so refrigeration plant for a food storage as a reverse Carnot. The store is maintained at a -5 degrees Celsius. So means sink temperature.
This problem is over.
Huh?
This problem is over.
Over.
Already taken.
Already taken. Okay. We will see. Okay, sorry. It is not taken. When were taken this problem? I think not. Means similar problem might have taken, or same. This is I think different, little bit different. Solve it then. So let's have the practice. So what? I will check whether we have taken. 8 kilowatt I have taken. We have taken practice. Okay, ठीक है. Like, till you solve. Now we'll solve some gate numericals. This kind of numerical asking in the gate examinations. So okay, this font is visible. Okay, so these are okay. I will take this. I will transfer this. Okay, now this numerical you have to solve. Okay, so heat engine is supplied with 250 kilojoule per second. Now it's okay, twice. Okay, so heat engine is supplied with 250 kilojoule per second of heat at a constant fixed temperature of 227 degrees Celsius. The heat rejected at 27 degrees Celsius. The cycle is reversible if the amount of heat means event cycle means if the amount of heat rejected is. So they are asking that for if the cycle to be rejected here, what should be the heat rejected? What should be the heat rejected? We have to take the help of Clausius inequality for that. Okay, so heat engine is supplied with 250 kilojoule. Means what? They are given. What they are given? Anybody? Q1 they are given. Okay, so Q1 is equal to, let us consider this Q1. Okay, is equal to 250 kilojoule per second. Okay, so this is going to be kilojoule per second, or we can write kilowatt. Okay, kilojoule per second is equal to kilowatt. Okay, then T1 is given, temperature T1 is equal to, in Kelvin we have to convert. Okay, what is this? 227 plus 273. Are anybody trying? You can try. 273 is equal to, anybody? Answer you are getting then correct. 400 Kelvin.
500.
Sir, 500.
Hello?
500.
500 means that heat. Actual answer. Sorry, answer. Here 500.
T1 is equal to.
Okay, T1 is equal to 500. Sorry, T1 is equal to 500. Okay, then Q2 they asked to calculate. Q2 they asked how much heat amount of, if the amount of heat rejected when cycle is to be reversible. So Q2, what, when cycle is to be reversible, what is amount of heat rejected? Q2. Okay, and temperature T2 they have given is how much? 27 means shall I write directly 300 Kelvin. Okay. Now who will, now Q1 given, T1 given, Q2 no asked, and T2 given, and they are telling us that the cycle is reversible. Then what should be Q2? I have simplified numerical. Now you can solve. Now who can unmute and tell me that when cycle is to be reversible? So if what should be equal to 0? Anybody? What should be equal to 0 for reversible cycle? What should be equal to 0 for reversible cycle? Anybody? We have studied lot. 2 numerical were taken on that day. Okay. Cyclic integral of dq by t e should be equal to, anybody? Should be equal to
0.
that is there. Now you can solve. Cyclic integral of dq by t is equal to 0. That is why for reversible cycle what we can write? For reversible cycle what we can write? Q1 divided by T1 minus Q2 divided by T2 should be equal to 0. Calculate. Now Q1 knowing, T1 knowing, T2 knowing, and only Q2 I have to calculate. Now what is Q2 value? You can calculate. When cycle to be reversible, here what should be amount of Q2? Now you can drop message in message box. What is Q2 value? If 150. So 150. What is 150? But what 150? It is kilowatt or kilojoule per second. When 150 Q2 is equal to 150 kilowatt, then and then only cycle is to be reversible. Understood? Okay, so everybody solving good. Wait for 2 minutes. I will come up with one numerical from our question papers. Okay. So wait for 2 minutes. Now I want this solution. Okay. Okay. So this numerical now we have to solve. So write down numerical. It is visible, na? Swas?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Okay. Okay. Now this numerical asked I have taken from
Yes, sir.
our
Yes.
assignment booklet. This numerical I have taken from assignment booklet, and I think it is asked for 2 to 3 examination for 7 marks. So okay, you can write numerical. So it is previous lecture we have solved such kind of numericals. Okay. A reversible heat engine operates between 3 constant temperature reservoirs at 600 Kelvin, 400 Kelvin, and 300 Kelvin. Uh, 300 Kelvin. Okay, it receives 2500 kilojoule of heat from reservoir at 600 Kelvin. It receives 2500 kilojoule of heat from reservoir at 600 Kelvin. So it is repeated sentence. Okay, and does 1000 kilojoule of work. So don't consider this sentence. Determine the direction and magnitude of heat interaction with other 2 reservoirs. Can you, anybody of you can solve? Or I have to solve directly? Shall I give time? Somebody want time, then I will wait for 2 to 3 minutes. Otherwise, I will give the solution. Write numerical in notebook. This is very, very important numerical. And which cycle is there? Here it is reversible heat engine. Any reversible heat engine means what condition we have to apply? In the first cyclic integral of dq by t is equal to 0. First condition we have to apply. And then first law of thermodynamics. Now last lecture I think we have solved 3 temperature reservoir, but they have given the directions. Here we have to calculate directions as well as magnitude. Anybody is there who can try to solve, or I have to start immediately? Shall I start immediately? You can reply, otherwise I will give time.
Yes.
I have to start immediately.
Start, sir.
Okay. Now here, a reversible heat engine operates between 3 constant temperature reservoirs: 600, 400, and 300. What we'll do? One will draw the diagram. Okay. So there are going to be 3 temperature reservoirs are there. So one is what? Let us consider this as a reservoir. First reservoir is there. Okay. Let us consider this as at 600 Kelvin. Let us consider this as a T1. Okay, this is reservoir having temperature T1 and is equal to value is what? 600 Kelvin. Okay. Then another reservoir, let us consider that it is at 400 Kelvin having temperature T2 is equal to here 400 Kelvin. And let us consider that one heat engine. So it is what? Reversible heat engine. So it is what? HE. Okay. And it is, as it is reversible, I will consider this as a reversible heat engine. Okay. Then what they have given? It receives. So they have given the direction for first. I will mark here. What they have given direction? That this reservoir, this heat engine, is receiving Q1 amount of heat. Let us consider this as a Q1 amount of heat, and which is equal to how much? 2500. So they have given that 2500. Okay, and develop 1000 kilojoule of work. Let us consider that it is developing that day. Work is always output, therefore it is developing W amount of how much is there? 1000 kilojoule. Okay, now here another reservoir also there. Let us consider this as a reservoir, which is at third reservoir, T3, and this T3 is equal to what they have given. What is temperature here? 300 Kelvin. So this temp now, but we are not knowing whether this heat engine is taking heat from 400 Kelvin or rejecting it to 400 Kelvin, or whether it is taking heat from 300 Kelvin reservoir or rejecting to 300 Kelvin reservoir. So in that case, what we have to do is there we have to assume our directions. As we have to assume direction, and if as per our assumption, if answers will come positive, then whatever the directions we have assumed, these are correct, that we say. If our answers are coming of Q2 and Q3, then negative, then we say that whatever directions we have assumed, it is wrong. Therefore, direction will be opposite of that. Okay, are you getting? Okay, so 400 Kelvin. Somebody can reply and mute. Okay, so let us consider that this heat engine is taking, we are assuming that this heat engine is taking Q2 amount of heat from this reservoir at 400 Kelvin. If answer of Q2 will come positive, then whatever the assumptions we have taken, we have considered, is correct. And let us consider that now from every reservoir it is taking. So for some reservoir it should reject. Let us consider that Q3 amount of heat is there. Here it is going to be rejected to the thermal reservoir at temperature 300 Kelvin. Okay, are you getting? Okay, draw this diagram. So everybody got this? So we have assumed that this is our assumptions. This is our assumption. This is here Q2 and Q3. We assume that here Q2 is supplied to the engine and Q3 is rejected from the engine. Now, okay, are you right? Drawing this sketch? Somebody can reply me. 3, 4, no problem. So I am getting it. Okay, are you drawing sketch? Schematic? Anybody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Then, okay. 2 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, I will wait. Okay. Now, it is what are the problem we have solved last lecture. It is came similar. Can you calculate now Q2 and Q3? Because we know that engine is reversible, and for reversible engine, after drawing schematic, write down for reversible engine, for reversible engine, for reversible engine, cyclic integral of dq by t is equal to 0. Okay, now we can come with one equation. Shall we go for Okay, what will be equation? First equation Q1 who will can tell? Rishikesh Deshmukh, shall we tell the equation? Cyclic integral of dq by t is equal to 0. Whatever the schematic we have assumed. Sorry. Whatever the schematic we have assumed, according to that, what will be our equation? Now, what I can write as equation? You can unmute
Q1 upon T1.
A1. We are Kunal Shetty is presenting, na? Okay. So Q1 upon
T1
T1. Okay, because it is supplied. Q1 upon T1. Okay,
plus Q2 upon T2
plus Q2 upon T2. Correct.
minus Q3 upon T3.
Correct. Minus Q3 upon
T3.
is equal to 0.
0.
Okay. Now put the values of Q1, Q2, Q3. Correct. Very nice. Okay. So therefore Q1, how much Q1 is there? 2500 divided by T1. What is T1 value? 600 plus Q2 we are not knowing. Q2 divided by what is T2 value? 400. Okay. Minus Q3 divided by 300 is equal to 0. Okay. Now we can go for simplification. We can go for, okay. Then shall I multiply this by 1200? LC will become 1200. Okay. Shall I multiply 1200? After multiplying by 1200, what I am getting? Anybody? Multiply it by 1200, or you can solve. You can consider go for simple equation. What will get here? I think if you multiply by 1200, okay, it will become 600. 2 into or write down multiplying by 1200, so it will become 5000. It will become 5000. Write down that multiply, because for me it is very difficult to write. 5000 plus I am multiplying by 1200 for both sides. It will become 0. So it will become 3. Abhishek. Mute, unmute. Plus 3Q2. Okay. Minus. Here 3 means it is what? 4Q3 is equal to 0. Write down equation. So what is that? 5000 plus 3Q2, okay, minus 4Q3 is equal to 0. Or you can write here simplified, here we have version 3Q2 minus 4Q3 is equal to minus 5000. Am I correct, na? Okay. So this equation, okay. So this equation will give as equation number 1. So 3Q2 minus 4Q3 is equal to minus 5000. That will be equation number 1. Another equation, how we can obtain another equation? Another equation, how we can obtain? Shubham, you are getting wrong answer.
W is equal to Q1 plus Q2 minus Q3.
Incoming is equal to outgoing, correct, na? So what will be there? W Incoming is equal to what? Q1 is incoming. We'll write that way. By first law of thermodynamics, make that. By first law of thermodynamics, Q1 incoming is Q1. Again, anything is incoming plus Q2. Correct? You are also correct. Q1 plus Q2 is equal to W plus Q3. So write down. Incoming is equal to outgoing, because by first law of thermodynamics, heat interaction is equal to work interaction. Okay. Then Q1, what Q1 we are knowing? So 2500 plus Q2 we have to calculate. Is equal to how much W we are getting? So W is equal to 1000 plus Q3 we have to calculate. Then what equation we are getting? Q2 minus Q3 is equal to, anybody, is equal to minus 1500. Correct na? Okay. This equation number 2. Now this equation 1, 3Q2 minus 4Q3 is equal to minus 5000, and Q2 minus Q3 is equal to minus 1500. That you have to solve. These are simultaneous equation. Now after solving this, you give me the value of Q2 and Q3. Now I will not now because for me I think everybody knows this simultaneous equation how to solve. And this Q3 you can message write solve and write. Q2 minus Shubham, I think you might be wrong. Okay, Kunal Shetty is coming as, but you tell me what is 1 minus 1000? Kunal, I am not getting whether it is Q3 or Q2.
Sir, Q2.
Q2, but write down now there. Q2 is equal to minus 1000. According to Kunal, this Q2 is minus 1000 kilojoule. Okay. And Ajit is saying that Q2 is minus or plus. Okay, I have to see. Q2 is minus 1000 and Q3 is 500. Correct. Q3 is what? 500. Shall I confirm the answers of Shubham Singh? Okay. No problem. Ajit Gaikwad, both Ajits are giving same answers. Or Ajit Gaikwad, you are giving plus sign for 1000. Okay, correct. It is okay. Kunal Shetty. Okay. So all are getting these answers. What is that? Here minus 5000. Okay. Is the sorry, minus 1000 kilojoule is the Q2, and Q3 is coming as 500 kilojoule. Then this only we want magnitude, so Q2 will be 1000 and Q3 is equal to here 500 kilojoule. But directions now, who will tell the direction now, exact direction now? Exact Q2, somebody? Q2, whatever we have assumed, Q2 is heat is supplied from reservoir to engine. But now answer we are getting as a minus. Then what should be our answer? What should be our?
Q2 is heat rejected.
Q2 should be heat rejected to this here. So therefore arrow should be like this. So write down. Q2 means what? Heat is rejected from engine to reservoir at 400 Kelvin. And Q3 is coming as 500. So here it is we are getting correct. But here both here heat engine rejecting heat to both remaining thermal reservoirs, or you can write Q2 is rejected and Q3 is also rejected. Everybody got this? I will go for this here. How many marks is this numerical asked? I will check. So this is asked for 6 marks. 2 or exam. Here it is 2 examination. It is asked for I think 1 or more time also. Okay. So May 2010 and we can say here it is going to be May 2019. It is also asked. Okay. Shall we go for next numerical? Okay, everybody written, or I have to use some? Okay. Rich. So this is everybody written. Otherwise, another numerical from assignment we will take. Okay, all are correct. So we'll go for another numerical from assignment. So it is I think series heat pump will go for. This we have taken, I think 1130 kilojoule we have taken. Okay, now this numerical will go. Okay. Okay. Now this numerical, I think go for it. So two Carnot engines A and B are connected in series. Between thermal reservoirs maintained at 1000 Kelvin and 100 Kelvin respectively. Engine A receives 1680 kilojoule of heat from the high temperature reservoir, and rejects it to Carnot engine B. Engine B takes in heat rejected by engine A and rejects heat to low temperature reservoir. If engine A and B have equal thermal efficiencies, determine the heat rejected by engine B. Second, the temperature at which heat is rejected by engine A, the amount of heat taken by engine B, and work done by engine A and B. So this numerical is asked for GATE many times, GATE examination, as well as our 1 or 2 times for our university examination. So who will solve, or shall I give some time to think for you, or shall I start immediately? I want reply immediately from 2 or 3 students. Kunal, Shubham, Ajit, another 2 Ajits are there. Ajit, okay, Gaikwad and Nudwing Wall. Shall I go for? Shall I give time for you for thinking, or shall I directly start? You reply. If somebody start challenge, they are thinking, I will give time for 1 or 2 minutes. Otherwise, I will start. Kunal, Shubham, Suhas. Am I audible, na?
We are still writing, sir.
Okay, writing. Okay, ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then okay. Write down. When you will write up is over, then tell me, because we have to use another slide for our solution. Write up is over.
Over, sir.
Shall I start directly, or somebody can solve trying?
Start, sir. Start.
Start. Okay. Now here, up till now we are solving only one type of heat engines, but here there are 2 Carnot engines. So first of all, we have to understand that this whatever engine A and B are Carnot heat engines, and they are connected in series. And what they have given, these 2 engines working between some series engine, they are working between two temperature limits. One is 1000 Kelvin and another is what? 100 Kelvin. So highest temperature will be 1000 and lowest temperature of these two engine combination is 100 Kelvin. And engine A receives 1680 of heat from the high temperature reservoir. So for high temperature reservoir, let us consider one now temperature reservoir. Here I will draw the schematic. You also draw with me. Okay. So this is, let us consider this as a thermal reservoir, Carnot thermal reservoir. One, let us given the name for this reservoir as a T1. Okay. What is T1 value? It is 1000 Kelvin. Okay. So from this reservoir, what happens? The engine A, there are two engines are there. Engine A is taking, let us consider this as a Q1 amount of heat. It is okay. Engine A is taking and this Q1 is how much is their value? Is 1680 kilojoule. Okay. Now this heat engine is there. Okay. And it is, let us consider this as a, it is a HEA or heating, we can write it as a engine. So it is engine A. Okay. And what happens, as it is a engine, its natural tendency there, it will, or it is basically it will develop some work that will be considered WA. Okay. Now this heat engine will take 1680 kilojoule of heat from temperature T1 at 1000 Kelvin. Okay. And reject now WA amount of work will be developed, but we know that some amount of heat it have to reject. Let us consider that Q2 amount of heat it will reject. Whether now we'll go for now. But this is about heat engine. Now this heat engine are in series. Means what? Series means whatever the heat is rejected by engine A will be taken by engine B. Okay. Therefore, here what is there? Heat from the high temperature reservoir and rejects it to a Carnot engine B. Means whatever the heat is there Q2, it is rejecting to Carnot engine B. But there is a one intermediate thermal reservoir because it have to reject some heat. Let us consider this as a intermediate thermal reservoir. Write down here intermediate. I will write in short. Intermediate reservoir. Okay, intermediate reservoir and having temperature T2. Having temperature T2. Understand this. Okay, so T2 is the intermediate temperature reservoir. Now it will, whatever it will act as a only intermediator. What it will not take some amount of heat, or its temperature will remaining constant. Whatever the heat is taken from engine A, directly it will supply to engine B, which is also Carnot engine or reversible engine. So this is a Q2, okay, and here it will be engine B. Okay. Now again, as it is a heat engine, again it is having basically it will develop some work depending on its heat input. Let us consider this WB is developed, and engine B takes heat rejected by engine A and rejects heat to low temperature reservoir. What is low temperature reservoir? Let us consider this as a Q3. Heat rejected is equal to Q3 because all and let us consider this as a, sorry, this will be temperature T3. is equal to 100 Kelvin. They have given. You can write in the box because for me it is difficult to write. Therefore, I am writing here outside the box. Everybody understand this diagram? Reply first.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So draw a diagram in your notebook.
Yes, sir.
Are you drawing or I have drawn? So handwriting little bit problem is there because of this pointer. Okay. So draw diagram. If you can consider it as a intermediate thermal reservoir. Intermediate thermal reservoir. Okay. Shall I go? Shall I proceed? Next. Shall I continue?
Yes, sir.
Shall I continue?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now I'll go to next. Now what they have given that both heat engine is having same efficiency. Both heat engine having same efficiency. So I can write here eta A is equal to eta B. But both heat engines A and B are also Carnot heat engines. So I can write A also we can write A and B are Carnot, write down, or A and B are Carnot engines. A and B are Carnot engines. Okay. Therefore, Carnot engines efficiency is function of what? Anybody? Now I solved two numericals. Is function of anybody? Carnot engines efficiency is function of, or reversible heat engine is function of
Temperature.
Therefore, first engine, what is the efficiency? T1 minus T2 divided by T1. So we can write here T1 for first engine, T1 minus T2 divided by T1. Am I right? Correct, na? T1 minus T2 divided by T1. Similarly, what is the efficiency of engine B? Now I will not write. Somebody have to tell me. Somebody can. Gaurav Kanade. What is the efficiency of, now it is working between two temperature limits, T2 and T3.
Yes, sir.
So full
T2 minus T3 divided by T2.
Okay. T2 minus T3 divided by T2. Now we are having T1 we know, T3 we know. T3 is lowest temperature. Shall we calculate T2? Calculate therefore. Therefore, here T1 is how much? 1000 I think. Correct na? 1100. So 1000. So T1 is equal to 1000 minus T2 divided by 1000 is equal to T2. How much T2? T2 I have to calculate. Minus T3 is how much? 100 divided by T2 will be again T2. I have to calculate. Solve this and tell me the answer. This is our first answer we are getting. Anybody? Solve it. And 1000 minus T2 divided by 1000 is equal to T2 minus 100 divided by T2. You can solve this. Solve the with the help of calculator and tell me answer. Are you solving na? Are you solving? Everybody solving? I am not getting answers from any girls representative. Neha Patil is attending lecture. And she is the only girl representative here. Any girl representative? Kunal, Shubham, Suhas, Ajit, both Ajit. Kunal, Shubham, Gandule, Sandeep Ingle. Those are reactors. Are you solving na? T2. Why this much time is required? T2 is equal to okay, Suhas must have got answer 316.22 Kelvin. So this answer is equal to 316. Point 22 Kelvin. So solve it. Okay. Shubham Gandole also getting same answer from more. Okay. So this T2 is coming as what? 316.22 Kelvin. Okay. Now here what they asked that I think the heat rejected by engine B they asked or a second answer we got. The temperature at which here heat is rejected by engine A. This I got or taken by engine B. Now heat rejected by engine B that we have to calculate. Okay. And for that what we have to go for? We have to calculate now efficiency of engine A and B. Okay. What will be efficiency of engine A and B now? Anybody? Both engine having same efficiency. Therefore, efficiency will be equal to what? Eta A is equal to eta B and is also equal to what is formula now? Either this formula, okay, T1 minus T2 divided by T1. Okay, and is equal to, who will solve, who is equal to 1000 minus T2. How much T2 is there? Now we got 316 0.2 divided by 1000. Tell me answer. Maybe 67.
Sir, 0.68.
0.68. Okay, so it is what? 0.68. Okay. Now here what they asked next is heat rejected by engine B. Okay. So for that, now this efficiency, we have to consider this engine as also general heat engine. Carnot heat engine is also one general formula of all heat engines and also applicable for Carnot. Only special thing is there that Carnot cycle efficiency is function of temperature. That is specialty of it. But general formula also we can consider, we can apply for it. Therefore, eta engine A is equal to, now in terms for general heat engine, in terms of work and heat, or heat in terms of heat, what will formula? Anybody? Q1 minus Q2 because it Carnot engine also one of the general engine. Therefore, Q1 minus Q2 divided by Q1. Or this will be, or instead of calculating efficiency, somebody can directly write. Here we have got, I have given relations to you. That is, for Carnot engine, Q1 minus Q2 divided by Q1 is also equal to T1 minus T2 divided by T1. Okay, and therefore is equal to, that efficiency we know, there is equal to Q1, already knowing what is Q1 value, 1680. Okay. So 1680 1680 minus Q2 divided by 1680 is equal to how much? 0.68. Therefore, this Q2 can be determined as, somebody, I think some students have written, what is Q2 in this case? Okay, so Kunal got answer as a 537. Kunal and Shubham Gandole, according to them, it is Q2 is equal to 537.6 kilojoule. Okay, this Q2. Okay, Kunal should, he also got the answer for Q3. Good. Anybody now? So we have solved two answers now. Heat rejected by engine B, sorry, heat rejected by engine B not we calculated. The heat temperature at which heat is rejected B, the amount of heat taken by engine B, that is Q2 we calculated. The third answer we get calculated. Okay, and last answer we have to calculate it as a Q3. So again Q3, same formula we have to use, that is here Q eta B is equal to eta b is equal to again 0.68 is also equal to, anybody know formula? Okay, Q3 Shubham, Kunal also get it. So what is formula for this? Is equal to Q2 minus Q3 divided by here, what is Q2? Q2. Now Q2 we are knowing, Q2 we are knowing, Q and GCPC we are knowing. Calculate Q3. Is equal to, what is value? Many of students, well, not many, only 2. Others are not doing calculations. Shubham and Gandul and Kunal Shetty, they got answer. Q3 is equal to 172. 172.0, or I will consider as kilojoule. You consider your, write down. So Q3 is coming as what? 172 kilojoule of this amount heat. Okay. 172 is the Q3. Now got it? So first answer, heat rejected by engine B we got now. Temperature also we got. Amount of heat taken by engine B also we got. Now work done by engine A and B. That we have to calculate. WA and WB. Okay, Ajit, both Ajits are getting same answer. Okay, good, very good. Okay, now WA we have to calculate. Last answer, WA. Then Kunal Shetty also got answer for WA and WB. Good, very nice. So WA is equal to, what is value W of A is equal to Q1 minus Q2. And the answer is coming as what? Q1 minus Q2 is equal to, shall I write directly your answer? Kunal's answer, 1142 kilojoule. I will write because points you can, 1142 kilojoule. And WB is equal to, Q2 minus Q3, and is equal to, Q2 is, I think we are getting 537 and Q3 is 172, and our answer is what? Here 365 kilojoule. Okay. Okay. So Ajit, Kunal, understood? Okay. Others are not solving. Others are only sitting idle. I'm right. Understand my head right now. I'm problem for us because I want that I should use slate, and this I have got one option that we can create one slate on slide, and then I am writing. Though speed will become less, but everybody is understanding. Swas 1140. Good. Shall I give similar problem for you for practice now? Shubham Gandole, reply. All you are not replying. That is quickly reply. Yes, sir. That way it is I require. Gaurav, okay. Shubham, okay. I will find problem. Shall I go to, means I have to, for taking problem, I have to go to escape this slideshow, and I have to take from another source. So shall I escape this? Okay. So I will escape and okay. Copy. Okay. So this is the numerical. This is numerical. Solve. Two reversible heat engines A and B are arranged in series. A rejecting heat directly to B. Engine A receives 200 kilojoule at a temperature of 421 degrees Celsius from a hot source, while engine B is in communication with a cold sink at temperature of 4.4 degrees Celsius. If the work output of A is twice that of B, find the intermediate temperature between A and B, efficiency of each engine, and the heat rejected to the cold sink. Can you able to solve? Somebody can reply. Only thing is there instead of. Okay, so Ajit Gaikwad is solving. Okay. So try for it. Only they have given that efficiency, instead of efficiency they have given that work output WA is twice of WB. Means what? WA we can write here. What they have given condition? WA is equal to twice of WB. Okay, we can solve. Means efficiency will be also okay. WA is equal to WB. So this condition they have given. I have to involve in this, okay, or you can able to solve. I have to wait. Ajit Gaikwad, you have given that you will solve. Suyog Zadav, Ajit Gaikwad can reply. Whether I have to involve or you will solve. You can unmute and tell. Okay, so I'll try here. Okay, so okay, or okay, so T1 is equal to so D okay. T1 is equal to what is T1 value? 421 plus 273. What is value? 421 plus 273. What will value? Anybody?
694.
Huh?
694.
594, no? Oh, sorry, 694. Okay, correct. 694. Somebody can like this, like you can dictate me the answers. 394 Kelvin. Okay, so this heat is going to be taken from this engine Q1. Engine A receives Q1, so this is Q1 is equal to 200. Kilojoule. Okay. Then engine A develop WA amount of work okay and rejecting heat to T2 temperature. Okay, this is amount is Q2. Okay. Now here temperature T2 I have to determine. Okay, then here this Q2 will be taken as it is by engine B, same numerical. It will develop WB amount of work, again reject, but they have given while engine B is communication with colder sink at temperature 4.4 degrees Celsius, the work output of A is B. Okay, so this will be Q3, value they have not given. Okay, and then this is rejected to T3. I'll write here is equal to 4 means what? 277. Point 4 Kelvin. This is going to be schematic. Okay. Now engine A is twice, work output of engine A is twice of that B. Okay. Therefore, what is work output of engine A? That we have to write. What is that the work output of engine A? It is Q1 minus Q2 is equal to Q1 minus Q2 is equal to what you can say here 2 times Q2 minus 2 Q3. All right. 2 Q1 minus Q2 is equal to 2 Q2 minus 2 Q3. Therefore, whatever relation we are getting now, therefore, here Q1, this will be what? Q1, Q2, Q1 plus 2 Q3. Q1 plus 2 Q2 Q1, this Q2 going to this side, minus 3 Q2. Okay, sorry, but Q1 minus 3 Q2 or Q1 plus 2 Q3 we can write. Okay, 3 Q3 is equal to Q1 plus 2 Q3 is equal to 3 Q2. Or Q1 we know 2200, therefore what? 200 2 Q3 okay, 2 Q3 is equal to minus 200 plus 3 Q2. Okay. Now here Q2 Q3 efficiency of this. Okay. Okay, otherwise okay. Okay. Efficiency, what we can say right here, efficiency of engine A is equal to, let us this equation is equal to what? Work output WA, this will be I think simple, WA divided by Q1. Okay. And efficiency of engine B is equal to what you can write? Eta B is equal to, what is eta B is equal to? WB divided by Q2. Okay. Therefore, WA is equal to, from this equation what will be there? WA is equal to here eta A into Q1. Okay, and WB is equal to, or WB is equal to, I can write here. Okay, let us consider this as a 2WB is equal to eta A into Q1. Okay, and similarly here WB is equal to here Q2 into eta B. Now this WB half of, therefore we can write WB is equal to, or eta A and beta B I want relation, therefore here 1/2. Shall I go for next slide? So what is there? WB WB is equal to 1/2 eta A into Q1. One half eta A into Q1. Okay, and another will be equation will be there of W. What is that? WB is equal to Q2 into, what is equal to, shall I write? WB is equal to eta B into Q2. Okay. Now therefore both our equations are same. Therefore what we can write? 1/2 eta A into Q1 is equal to here eta B into Q2. Okay, now here therefore eta A efficiency will be what? Relation 1/2 eta is efficiency is function of temperature T1 minus T2 divided by T1 into Q1 is equal to eta B means what? T2 minus T3 okay divided by T2 into Q2. Here one equation we are knowing now T1 and T2. Sorry, T1 and T3 we are knowing. Q1 we know. Okay, and Q2 we are not knowing. So you will get equation in terms of Q2 and T2. Okay, so let us just go for the equation. And then afterwards again one condition for reversible heat engine, we know that Q1 upon T1 is equal to Q2 upon T2. Q1 upon T1 is equal to 1 because Q2 upon T2. Okay. Now this Q2 also you can write. Therefore, this Q2 I can write as a Q1 into T2 divided by T1. And this therefore here we can write in this equation, we can simple substitution. Okay, therefore 1/2, if you solve, okay, this I will write as a bracket Q1 is equal to T2 minus T3 divided by T2 into Q1 into T2 divided by T1. Okay, so this Q1 will get cancelled and we are getting this equation 1/2 T1 minus T2 divided by T1 is equal to what we are getting T2, this T2 will get also cancel, so T2 minus T3 divided by T1. Efficiency will double that way. Now this is the required. Okay, and therefore you can calculate T1 knowing, we are knowing T3, and T2 can be calculated. Understood? So we'll stop here. Now if you get answer of T2, Kunal should take out answer 416 Kelvin. If you got Q2, definitely intermediate temperature we got here. Okay. In efficiency will be what? If you got efficiency of each engine will be eta A engine we can calculate. So efficiency will be what? T2 you got, then eta A is equal to you can start giving attendance. Start giving attendance. Eta A is equal to Q1, or sorry, it's in function of temperature, T1 minus T2 divided by T1 and is equal to anybody efficiency. Now go down, give efficiency, give somebody can give efficiency T1 minus T2 divided by T1, and then we solving no, Kunal, you are giving efficiency. What is efficiency? T1 minus T2 divided by T1. Efficiency will be
Sir, 0.4.
how much?
0.4.
0.4. Okay, and then eta B is equal to what? eta b is equal to T2 minus T3 divided by T2. How much it is coming? How much it is coming efficiency? Efficiency is coming as eta b. Kunal. In your calculate efficiency eta b. Eta b is equal to
Sir, 0.33.
0.33. Okay, now we got both engine efficiency. Okay, what they asked then next answer is what they asked is heat rejected to the cold sink. They asked means Q3 they asked. Then here we can calculate Q3 efficiency we are knowing. Okay, then point from this 0.4 Q2 we can calculate. Okay, so engine 0.4 efficiency is there. From this we can calculate Q2. Okay, and Q2 then 0.33 efficiency. Q2 we know efficiency we know. Q3 can be calculated. Anybody getting? Anybody have calculated Q3? Q3. Let us try for that Q3. So it is equal to what? Q2. We are getting from this here T1 minus T2 divided by T1 means and is equal to Q1 minus Q2 divided by Q1, and I think they have given this Q1 is knowing for us. Okay, and then in that case we can calculate Q2, and eta b is equal to Q2 minus Q3 divided by Q2. We can calculate Q3. Anybody? Suhas, Kunal, Q2. Somebody can calculate Q2. Q2 means Q1 minus Q2 divided by Q2. Q1. 200 minus
Sir,
Q2 divided by 200 is equal to 0.4. And from this we will get Q2.
120 Q2.
120 kilojoule, correct. And Q3 will be 120 minus Q3 divided by 120. Okay, so is equal to 0.30 or 0.33. I will write here 0.33. 0.33 is equal to Q2 we know 120 minus Q3 divided by 120. Notice Q3 in that case
80.4.
80.4.
4.
Okay, understood. So some logic we have to apply. Basic formulae we should remember. Then we can able to solve this. So shall we stop here? Shall we stop? Or you want to write? Are you writing? Hello. Are you writing? Writing? Or shall I quit? Shall I conclude? Shivam Singh over. Okay. So shall I conclude?
Yes, sir.
Shall I close now? Everybody return?
Yes, written, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes.
So we'll conclude here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Up to Tuesday. Now we'll go for entropy change calculation on Tuesday. Thank you.
Okay.